Okay guys, here we are today at Rainbow Fly Shop. We're going to tie Panfish Charlie. I'm going to tie the famous pink pattern that has done so well for us over the years. This is just real simple, straight eye, size 6 hook. We can't remember what it is. I use a little eagle claw hook, just a little cheapy hook, but you can use all kinds of different stuff for it. We'll go ahead and put our thread on. And I've got this down to a science. I can actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turns, and then go 1 turn back forward. I take a bead chain eye. Should have had one of those out. I lay it in right there, tie it on top of the shank, clouser style, because this will run hook point up again. 4 or 5 turns one way, 4 or 5 turns the other. Go around the bottom of it. Go right behind it, and then I whip finish right there. Take my thread off, hit it with a drop of, usually I turn it over upside down, hit it with a drop of super glue, throw it out, let it dry. Got one that's already nice and dry for me with a black eye on it. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do the pink and white, so I'm going to use this hot pink thread here. I like to go ahead and color in between the eyes real good like this, so I'll give it a few turns just to get the thread color in between the eyes. Pop that off. Then I'm going to take some shrimp pink or hot pink crystal flash like this. Take about 5 strands of it out, 4 or 5 strands out, full length. Tie them in right behind the eyes. One of them didn't get caught there. I'm going to chase them back all the way back and down about a quarter of the way around the bend of the hook, and then I'll go ahead and go back forward. This doesn't have to be beautiful or perfect because we're going to wrap all that stuff back up over the top of it. Nobody will ever see it. So we'll just wrap this stuff. Just building a body here is all we're doing. Nice, hot, shiny, pearly body. Get right here behind the eyes. Then we're going to go around them this way. Basically just figure 8 like we did our thread. Make sure we cover up everything nice. And then I like to end up on top of the hook here. Take my thread and I'll go over it. And I'll just leave that stuff hang for a minute. That'll come back into play here in a minute. I'll take some pink, some shrimp pink, light pink, ice fur or EP fiber, whatever you want to use, and some white. Also, I take a tiny little amount of each, pretty sparse. I'll put the two together with the white on bottom. Okay, it's hard to tell because of the colors are so similar because it's very light pink, but there's pink here and white here. I'll take those two, kind of marry them together, trim it off nice and try and keep it pretty straight here, just like that. And I'll lay that in on top, cinch it down, 4 or 5 turns, come in with the scissors and just clean it up so that I don't cover up that eye good with it when I finish this head. I go just beyond the tip of the hook, go ahead and nip that off. Now I'll take this extra crystal flash we had here, I split it with the eye of the hook and then pull it up over and then tie it back down with the thread. Try and get it centered there on the head, and then I just build a thread head, get this nice hot colored head. I think they shine to the fish, gives it a little more something in the water, whatever it happens to be. Big whip finishes all over it, again just to smooth out the head and make it look really bright, shiny for the fish. Try not to cover up the eye at all. There you go, tighten up that whip finish good. Nip your thread, nip your crystal flash. I usually like to leave it quite a bit longer than the wing that I tied in there. Spread it all out and apart. Open it up. Just like that. And then of course you can come in and uneven your wing here. It looks a little more natural. Just fan it out and run the scissors through it a couple times just to nip at it. Make it look a little more natural, uneven, like nothing's quite straight in nature. So there you go, Panfish Charlie. That's a smoking one around here, guys. Crappie, bluegill. I heard guys catching trout on it down at James A. Reed, bass as soon as the trout stop hitting. So give her a shot. Tell me what you think.